Katy Perry hates on Miley Cyrus's tongue.
Justin's Jailhouse photo shoot is released.
Demi's new buzz haircut.
We've got all of this and more on today's Rundown. Happy Wednesday, you guys. Welcome back to today's Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm with Misty Kingma here today.
AKA Mizzy.
Miss Mizzy. And you guys, guess what? Justin Bieber is not in our top story today. But believers, do not fret because we are talking about Justin later in the show. But Katy Perry is in our top story, and she's talking about boyfriends and tongues. Let Misty explain.
So Katy Perry just popped on over to Australia to promote her upcoming Prism tour.
Yes.
She stopped by the super popular morning show Sunrise, and she had so much fun. First of all, I want to have you guys watch this clip of Katy responding to Miley Cyrus's kiss at her Bangers concert last week. Watch.
And then she tried to move her head and go deeper, and I pulled away.
Oh.
God knows where that tongue has been. I was going to say that.
So what would you have done if you had gone up to kiss Miley, she tried to go for some tongue, what would you have done?
I would have done the exact same thing. First of all, I probably wouldn't have gone up to kiss Miley because I know what kind of trouble you're going to get into making that decision.
Yeah, like Katy said, we don't know where that tongue's been.
Yeah, exactly. But, you know, I do think Katy was trying to be fun and
Absolutely.
and I think Miley took it way too far. Way too far.
But then also on the Sunrise show, I love this part, they let fans outside ask Katy questions in the studio. And so one fan was like, do you have a boyfriend? And we all know that Katy's in the middle of some John Mayer breakup drama. So Katy said, all of my fans are my boyfriend. So it's really not looking good that her and John are gonna get back together anytime soon.
Not anytime soon. I predict after he's done with his tour, she's done with her tour, that they may rekindle.
That's
but
a good prediction.
They're on tours right now, or he's about to go on a tour. It's just there's too much to manage, too much to juggle. So focus on the tour. All things are gonna be good with Katy.
So Katy ended her appearance on the show by giving her hand at the weather report, you guys. She tried to do the weather, and I think we finally may have found something that Katy Perry is not good at.
Morning showers for Melbourne with possible storms and a top of 23. 23, that's really cold, y'all. 20 degrees with a morning shower or 2 for Hogwarts.
Misty, you should totally do the weather one day.
I'd be good at that.
I missed Glee last night. There's a lot that happened, and there's some Demi news. Misty, you gotta
Yes, so exciting that Demi is back on our radar for a couple reasons. First of all, she's back on Glee as Danny, Santana's lesbian girlfriend, which we love. While they didn't kiss last night, Demi did do a couple great performances. So Santana and Rachel are still fighting, so they got kicked out of the Pamela Lansbury band. Kurt kicked him out. So Kurt and Elliot, which is played by Adam Lambert, and Danny, they did a performance of The Supremes, The Happenin', and they're all in tuxes, and it's really cute, and you should watch it. So the episode ended with the whole gang, everyone in New York and at McKinley High, doing Wilson Phillips' Hold On song.
Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna
turn around and say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Till then, baby, are you gonna let it hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know, things will change, things will go your way if you
hold on for one more day.
The other thing that Demi's been trending about, you guys, is this new half-shaved haircut. She teased a picture of it yesterday on Twitter saying, oops, and then she showed us the real picture just a few minutes later. She buzzed off half of her head. Do you like it?
I kind of do like it. I think Demi Lovato is one of the few people who can rock pretty much any color, any style. So girl, rock it. Justin Bieber, obviously, we know he got arrested for his DUI in Miami, and now these photos are surfacing of his time in prison that the police department took of his tattoos, you guys. So we get some up close and personal time with Justin Bieber's tats, and I have to say, he is really tatted. Like, I didn't realize how covered he was, but he's like really covered. More power to you, Justin. I hope you don't regret those one day.
Very bold.
One of the reasons why they took these photos, you guys, is when they bring someone into the jail, they want to make sure that they aren't a part of a gang and mix them with other gang members. And so Justin clearly was not part of a gang, so they put him in a separate holding cell, which is for everybody's safety. I'm actually kind of glad they did that for Justin.
The things you don't think about when you go to jail.
Yeah, things you should never have to think about.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian Ryan and Kanye West have set a wedding date, you guys, which is actually only going to be like 7 months after they got engaged, which is a very short engagement.
Whoa, yeah. So what's the date?
So the date is Saturday, May 24th, and ironically enough, that date is very special. There is a comet that's bursting through Earth's atmosphere to create a brilliant meteor shower. So
are you joking me right now?
No, so they've planned their wedding with free meteor
Shut it,
showers.
that is not real. Kanye, what?
I know, they're thinkers, these two. I kind of like it. And I think that her wedding will be much smaller this time around.
Yeah.
And we're trying to decide where it's going to be. We do feel like it's going to be in Paris because they love that city so
Right,
much.
and they just toured the Palace of Versailles recently, so maybe it's gonna be there.
Maybe it's gonna be
I mean, a
there.
palace for Kimye, I expect nothing less. It's Kanye, let's be real. Kanye's never been married, right?
I don't think so.
So this has to be big because it's his first wedding. Who cares about Kim? Kanye is gonna go big or go home.
And we're going to be talking about this for several more months to come. All right, before you go, gotta know, what do you think about Justin Bieber's photos?
And should Katy Perry quit her job and become a weather reporter permanently?
I think so. She's really good at it. Okay, let us know in the comments. I'm Erin with Missy.
Hold on for one more day.
See you tomorrow on DHR.